So liquidity is the ease with which a market can be traded without affecting its price. You can see that on the left-hand side where it's put shallow market, right? There's not a lot of volume. That is what we call lower liquidity. So, if there's a lot of selling pressure coming into there, the price is going to move pretty quickly, okay? So there's not a lot of depth there. Whereas where there is a lot of depth, it's going to take a lot more volume in order to get price to move. So this is why the definition of liquidity there is the ease with which a market can be traded without price essentially moving, okay? So let's look at a simplified trade example of why all of this matters and how we can start to think about how we're going to try and take advantage of this. So let's say that this was the order book, the depth of the market, okay? And a big trader is coming in and they want to buy 5,000 lots at market, okay? So it's just an aggressive order. It's just going to buy at the best possible ask price that there is, okay? It's going to take that liquidity sitting there on the ask. So now you can see that candle, what's going to look like. When that 5,000 order goes in and they buy, price is going to rapidly shoot up, okay? Because it's going to literally eat up all of that supply that was sitting there, all of those passive orders, right? If I go back, you can see there's 5,000 lots, but there's only 115 lots in the first one, 524, etc., etc. So it's going to rapidly shoot up until all 5,000 of those lots are filled at the best possible price it can get. But it's just going to keep going up until all 5,000 lots are filled, and then bang, right? It causes what's called a large demand imbalance, right? That imbalance between supply and demand is what causes those rapid movements. And price has to keep going higher and higher to do what? To search for that opposing liquidity, right? Demand is stepping in and it needs to try and find as much supply as possible to fill that entire order, okay? And now the market is sitting at that new price of 1.1540, and that is what the new current market price has deemed to be fair value, and we have this big bullish candle forming on our price chart, right? But this is what's going on in the order book beneath those candlestick charts, if you kind of think about it that way.